Hey everyone. Hey, take Ordo back. Continuing the mouse and keyboard challenge. I took a month off, more or less. I got kind of distracted playing Outward again. I just kind of made up the build randomly to mess around with one night, and then just kind of got really obsessed and played through the entire, basically 100% of the game. So we're back here, and well, I guess we just finished Aldrich, and the next thing to do is go to the Profained Capitol and handle the dungeon, the big spooky dungeon. So first off, we gotta kind of reassess what we're doing here. Let's see, 22,000 souls. We should probably. I am terrified.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak then. Very well.
Hit the fire.
Then touch the taken up.
Yeah, I don't have enough to level up. So let's just ignore that.
Elucidated by fire. Farewell, Ashen One.
We were using our build, our dual Grave Warden swords. I don't know if I can
Just good, wasn't he?
level those up today. Also, I'm not doing a dice roll today. I don't think I need to do one for the Profained Capitol. Basically, I just kind of want to get through the area, and I think that I don't really think we're gonna have that much trouble, but I just couldn't come up with anything that seemed fun to do in that area. Yep, I don't have any chunks. We are gonna upgrade the other pair for now. Well, we'll work on that later.
Pretty be careful.
Okay, but yeah, we don't really have a whole lot that we
wanna
need
see-
to. There's one thing we need to do before we continue. Wait, how much souls do I have? 20. I don't think we're gonna do this right now, but we do need to buy this key. Actually, we could do this right. Oh, it's 20. Oh, right, because I killed her and now she's charging me more money. I'm curious
Ashen One, be sure.
to bring more souls. Yes. I want to go see if I can pray for forgiveness for hitting her. And we would do that at the dilapidated bridge. There's a statue of Velka that we can pray to. It's been a minute since we've been back here. It's been a minute since I played this game, so I'm a little bit nervous. That was not what I was trying to do. What rings am I using? Oh no, that's the request absolution. 77,000 souls, and I'll be pardoned. Your curse can be lifted for 7,700 souls. Wait, did that fix the... I'm human again. I thought that was gonna cost me way more souls. That's cool. One second. Not inventory. Yeah, I don't have the hollowing anymore. Whoa, so I thought you did that through the Firekeeper, and I thought it cost like thousands and thousands of souls. That was cheap. Well, that's good to know. I don't need a magic clutch ring. I don't think we have... Every time. That's the one. Alright. I don't even know if we have other rings that we need. That would help for now. Sure, let's just do it that way. Black Knight leggings, Sorcerer gloves, Sunset helm. We are at weight by a little bit, so hey, I'm actually excited. Oh wait, all right. So it was 77,000 though. Yeah, 77,000 to be forgiven by what's her face. So maybe at some point we'll do that, but that's not exactly worth it. I don't think. I'd rather just pay the extra fee. Okay, so going on to the Profained Capitol. We have to stop and meet with our friend Siegward a little first. Because we passed him while traveling through Distant Manor. While traveling through the sewery area in Irythil, but we didn't talk to him simply because we wanted him to save Grave Rat for us. Grave Rat, Grave Rat, Grave Rat. So, let's go chat with him and then we can move on. I am embered. Let's see. Just trying to remember. Not remember, but like get my dexterity back a little bit. Oh no. Where's our attack? 350, 350, 326. Dropping. 350 a hit's not too shabby, and we're not even halfway, maybe halfway leveled up. Or halfway upgraded, so still putting in work. Hey there, buddy.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I, Siegward of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude. And a little surprise to go.
Ooh, he gave us a miracle.
I know. I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast. To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
Oh well. Thanks, buddy.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irythil, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the Profained Capitol, home of Yhorm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, well, I'm going to have myself a little nap.
You do that, my friend.
The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
His laugh is infectious. Sleep well. Fine, Prince. Alright, he's done. We can go back and... About this, if I get any portion of the jailer outfit within the first few minutes, within the first few jailers that we fight, then I'll decide it's worth it to just farm it up and then do the whole thing. Alright. Once it... Oh, hey. I like those leggings. Once it, once it, like, kicks off, it just gets so powerful. Alright, we're gonna get invaded. But I like to go hit the bonfire right before. Let's see if we can... Just one tick. Alright, let's see how Ava... Stamina. Oh, a little bit nervous. It was not a great place to fight. Oh. Well, that worked. Alright, into the dungeon. I'm still somewhat nervous. It's the, Quiet, quiet. Do I have... I do have... Okay, so jailers are no problem. Run. So here's why everyone hates jailers. They have this wicked stare that they drain your actual max life. Like your literal life bar goes down. Which is just so disconcerting. We didn't get a single piece of jailer equipment. I was kind of figuring like one of them would drop a headpiece or something. So anyway, this is the Irythil Dungeon. It is a very dark and creepy place. I don't mind it. I used to be terrified of it. But... but it's truly nothing that's scary. It is a little bit of a maze, though. If you know where to go and what to do, it's not that bad. But if you get lost, I am not certain if those like alarm enemies. It would make sense that they did, but I've never noticed it till like you hit that and then suddenly a bunch of enemies come running at you. This friendly fella is, well, he's just creepy, but he doesn't attack you. There are other creatures like him that will attack us later. But for whatever reason, he is a friend. And we get to find one of my favorite NPCs in this place. So we got the jailbreaker's key. Pretty sure that we can unlock this door for a small shortcut. And then down here... yeah, this isn't where the jailers are. This is... oh, wait. I am very wrong. This is where the jailers are. Well, as long as nobody's making a big deal about it. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna die here. So, if they get you with that ridiculous branding iron of theirs, then you move really slowly. It slows you down for a minute, which is just all right. So my health bar is back for the most part. All right, let's try that whole thing over again. It's a line of sight thing as well. So this one, I'm pretty sure will attack us. Simple gem. Okay, did any of you drop anything? No, ladies. I like their hood, or their helmet, hat, whatever. Except for, it's very large. It sticks up a little bit too much. Yeah, that's. Oh no. How are we gonna deal with these guys without a stabby weapon? I wonder. Oh, wait, let's try it like that. This will do us any favors. I accept. Oh, don't accept. Run away. It's got some stagger to it. Not what I wanted to do. And this door is locked. And that is a trap. So we actually want to go the other side. I do like the quiet of this area. I say quiet when there's screaming and cries of agony. So it's... Oh. Ah, this is the one. Okay. That's what I was trying to do last time. Oh. Nerds. Stop kicking me. That was no problem. Okay, you guys I don't need to deal with. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. I need one of... Okay, jeez, make your point. I think this is just a, armor set that I'm never going to use. I don't usually come this way. And that's another just trap. Yeah, I don't typically come down here. There's a hidden route that we can take. I don't know why I thought I needed to come down here. Not until we have the key to open that door that we just went by. What we're supposed to do is use that key we got on this thing, and then what we want to do sure we don't... You know, I'm pretty sure we can survive this. What's my health at? Good enough. And I just want to get behind here. Alright, yeah, we'll heal up. And I would like your friend to show up. There we go. Just snag some iron. Oh yeah, this is a good view. For a second, I thought I was about to walk off. Yeah, so that's the Profained Capitol, for what it's worth. That light above my head is basically right where the boss is. Still got a little ways to go, but not too far. But let's see. Yeah, I might. What do we have in the way of armor that might actually still keep me alive? Oh, everything's just barely too much. And some things are way too much. Oh, well, let's just be good then. I mean, obviously there was a few of those I could actually still put on, but we gotta fight I should have done that last. Oh no. After a few hits, that just starts melting stuff. That guy drops an Estus shard. Run through here. And a bunch of enemies start coming around the corner, but we don't need to worry about them so much. I mean, we could probably just handle them all, no problem. These guys can drop hammers. You guys coming? Oh, alright, I took that one to the face. Oh my god. Get staggered off of that. I am a pincushion. Alright, well. Whatever, well, so I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm kind of happy to get back into this. After the Aldrich fight, I was just kind of a little bit not... I wanted to continue playing, but I wasn't looking forward to this place, not because I don't like this level. Shh, be very quiet. I'm just gonna let him sleep. But because the boss fight isn't... He's a gimmick fight, so we just fight him with a gimmick weapon. And that's fine, you know? It's nothing I was particularly looking forward to doing. I like the fight. It's just... In my mind, I was just kind of like, alright, I just kind of have to... Oh my god. Anybody that tells you to play unlocked is... Oh, dude, am I out of healing? Well, that's a problem. Ooh, that's a big problem. Wait, did I pass the... tell you what we'll do. I am out of healing, it seems, but I have a solution for this. Get rid of that. Where's the cat ring? Kitty cat, silver cat ring. Oh God! I don't want to die to a rat. There's a lot of rats. The fashion's working really well. I love this hat. I don't know, like the slight tip to it and the scarf around the face just really does it for me. How's that for a solution? Shortcut to the bonfire. Thank you, cat ring. Let's get rid of the cat ring. Oh, what would we pick? The bellowing greatly boost sorceries. That's not what we need. Extend with miracles, shortens spell casting time, threatens weapon counter, thrust weapon. No. I mean, we can put the Tearstone ring on. That helped us plenty of times. Boost Dex. Does boosting Dex help us every time? No. What's the other one? It can't hurt. That's the one that does the invisible roll. No, let's put the Dragon Crest. Extend length of spell effect. We're gonna see how well this works. We're gonna fight a giant. Well, we're gonna hack at the giant's feet while a bunch of rats try and destroy us. So that's what it is. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Thing is, he also hurts the rats, but he also hurts me. But if we need to reset, we can come in here. We just get more and more rats. It's like almost endless rats that show up. I don't know if it's technically actually endless. Get away. Let him kill rats. Dead. Rats are still coming. I'm sure they're still gonna be coming too. They just don't stop. I keep hitting my left mouse button. Oh, there's a Titanite chunk. That's helpful. On my my little microphone sound box thingamajig. I'm moving my hand a little too close to it. That's funny. Is that everyone? Are we done? Hey, look. Siegward again. Just keep my eye out for rats.
Pardon me, I was absorbed. Oh, look at me. trapped like a rat.
I think I've said the word rats way too many
You
times.
needn't worry. I've just been sitting here weighing my options. The moment has almost come. I just need a bit more time.
Sure do, bruv.
The key. My liberation requires a key. The key
Is outside. Riddled for the ages, indeed. Okay, what did our health end up at? We got 9 flasks, full health. Alright, we're doing okay. Blah, blah, where are we going? Sure. Why not? It just gets so easy, man. Just arrows. I was kind of hoping that he would drop the mimic head, but alas. This area has a lot of mimics in it, which is kind of weird. It's also, no, there's a few in the castle. I was going to say maybe it might be the last area with mimics, but no, there's a few in Lothric. And I think that's it, though. I don't think there's really that many more mimics in the game. Well, there's like 2 more in this area. Okay, can he do it? Is this gonna kill me? Should have put the cat ring on. Oh, that's barely anything. Oh, the lizard's gone. Alright, well, that's fine. But yeah, if anyone's still watching my channel and hasn't played Outward, Outward 2's coming out in a few months, and obviously I highly recommend it. So many rats. You jerk. All right. Next, you know what? Let's just take these jerks out right now while I'm feeling it. Oh yeah, you are not really staggering very much, are you? What, 4 hits for the first one, and then just 2 hits for the second one. Because of all damn buffs. So we grab this. And so that hole is going to release a whole bunch of basilisks as soon as we open one of these 2 chests. Or maybe it's when we just come up here. That one is not the mimic. That one is the mimic. So. And this is one of those weird mimics. Have we seen the weird mimics? Basilisks have not shown up yet, but we need this key. This is the key to rescue Siegward, and then it starts raining basilisks because this game loves us. But we all know basilisks are no problem. So let's go get some more shortcuts, and then we'll get to the Profained Capitol. Are you following me? There's like 9 of them in here. She dropped something. Soldering iron. Alright, let's go get the shortcut and then I'll talk about something kind of funny. It's not very useful, but it is funny. Let's grab this while we're here. Torso Stone of the Dragon. That, we'll be seeing you shortly. That is something I'm genuinely scared of. That is Archdragon Peak, and that means that's where the Nameless King is. And I am quite proficient with fighting the Nameless King. At least I have been in my glory days. But doing it with this is going to be a fucking pain in the ass. Alright, so there's another shortcut. 8, yeah. Worst case scenario, I can just run from everyone. 50k souls. Let's figure out the best way to go about doing this. Let's go in here. I'm really curious, actually. This would be just kind of for fun. I'm just gonna run from the Mimic and just see if I can get the Mimic to like fight them a little bit. I might just end up getting chased by a Mimic all the way back here, but okay, so I don't think my Mimic idea worked, but that's okay. So there's a cell in this room that has one of those lycanthropes from the Crucifixion Woods in it. The guys with the big, like, more or less crucifix on their back. And he's just trapped in a cell, and if you open it, of course, he'll aggro and come rushing at you. But if you open it and just, like, run, he will come out and then just start fighting these ladies. Which sounds like a great idea, except for he's not really all that helpful. He has a tendency to just get himself killed. There's 3 left. Oh, get away before... Okay. That is everyone. I'll grab the Ava set. Alva armor, which is actually a pretty cool set. Grab an Ember. We need a key, really, before we can do anything else. Yeah, the Mimic didn't really move much. I don't remember what he drops, if anything. I mean, obviously he drops something, he's a Mimic, but I don't know if it's anything. That one got me. I forgot about that one. Yeah, you can see the dude in here. I don't need to let him out, but... Oh, right, there's one more of you. Did they drop anything for me? They dropped all of those, and they dropped 1 soldering iron. This room has a bunch of those weird little dudes in it, which they're not really that big of a deal. I'm just trying to think. I mean, there's a coal in here. They have one attack that can get a bit crazy. I just don't remember how many of them there are or where they are. I feel like my biggest enemy with this build is I keep hitting walls and shit. See, he's gonna do that attack. That's the thing that I'm not really that worried about. Okay, they're not bad. They can actually drop a, I think it's called a tailbone spear, and it lets you, that's like its weapon art is that thing. I mean, I've got shortcuts and whatnot. I haven't had a problem with mimics so far, so let's just do it. Just always, every time you fight a mimic, it's a bit nerve-wracking, because they are basically a one-shot kill if they get you with that. Scales are all right. So that's basically it for this room. Well, I need a key. But my second favorite NPC, Carla the Witch, is locked in here. Alas, what will we do? We just need a key, and we can come get her. She teaches the pyromancies that the other guy can't teach, the female pyromancies, so to speak, or the dark pyromancies. And she can also teach miracles, dark miracles if you want. I think she can also teach sorceries. She's kind of like well-rounded heretical little witch. And I like her, and I like her dress and her hat. And I've never done this on PC before. We are going to just run past the gargoyle, because fighting that guy on this bridge is just dumb. But he can't get through here, so. Gargoyles in this game, I like them better than the Elden Ring gargoyles. Well, actually, the Elden Ring gargoyles are kind of fun to fight, except for the duo fight. Like, if you get them one-on-one when you're, like, appropriately leveled. By the way, that's Laddersmith Gilligan from Dark Souls 2. When you're appropriately leveled, it's a fun fight. These ones, they're not bad. They're just kind of mediocre at best. So, a couple things we have to do. One is how this boss fight works. It's a gimmick fight. You need a weapon, a specific weapon that is in the boss room. So we're gonna have Siegward help us out in this fight. We'll finish his quest and then he'll join us in this boss fight, which I always have to do because it's such I don't know, it's a 4-second scene, but it makes it worth it to me. And we're just helping Siegward out. Come on. Every time I've tried doing it by getting Siegward first and going into the boss fight and then going and getting the weapon and equipping it, I feel like by the time I get that done, the boss has already killed Siegward. Just with that little bit of amount of me just not like helping aggro and things. I don't want that to happen. So what we're gonna do is go into the boss room, grab the weapon, and then just leave. That is the plan. I am gonna go to Firelink first. So let's go down and hopefully I can do this like I used to. Because that fire thing starts spitting fireballs at us. It is the Profained Flame. You get a little bit of hint right there. Dodge here. Oh, I messed it up. It's been a minute. Go down. And then it should stop when we're this close to it. Now we just need to kill a few of these ladies. Who are not really that much trouble, but they can be a little bit annoying. Oh, there it is. The Profaned... What are we doing? No drops from any of you? Well, they just drop a weird dagger. It would be kind of cool if you could get their armor set, 'cause it's the same as the jailer set, but white. But no, that doesn't happen. Get a couple coins. This is a very cool location. I wish we got more of it. Because the whole lore of it was its own huge kingdom. And if I recall correctly, they had this profane flame, which they wanted to try and use to extend the Age of Fire, and they'd made Yhorm the Giant their king. And I'm kind of butchering this. Basically, they didn't like him. In fact, most of them just straight up thought he was kind of a joke, and I mean, weird thinking that a giant's a joke. But they needed him because he's giant and he's huge and he would fight all their battles, so they kind of made him king. There was one person that he liked, though, and when it came time for the fading thing to happen, he decided to sacrifice himself to save that person. But since they used the Profained Flame, it did extend the Age of Fire, but it destroyed everyone, as you can see by all of these bodies. Basically killed everyone in the Profained Capitol. So you can understand why he was a bit against the idea of the thing. So I have to run across, pick a thing up, and then homeward bone out. That's the plan. Hopefully we can do this, because this is just such an epic boss fight. Come on, come get me. Still worked. Okay. Well, that took us back to the shrine. Alright, we got the sword we wanted. I don't know if leveling it up helps, but since I have so many little Titanite bits, might as well do it.
That is good, wasn't he?
Reinforced weapon. It's called the Storm Ruler. Oh, it needs a scale. Is there anything I'm going to be using scales for? I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Pretty be careful.
I don't think there's anything to be using scales for. There's some other weapons we might mess around with, but... Alright, let's go back and finish this place. Shouldn't take too long. There's really only... There's a sorcerer we have to mess around with, and a couple other random guys we have to kill. We're gonna avoid some gargoyles, and that's really all there is to it. And then go have the fight with Siegward and Yhorm, the real fight. Another gargoyle's gonna come whooshing up. We don't need to worry about him. Twinkles. Twinkles. And am I wrong about thinking we go this way? Is there a hole? No. It's this way. We might need some... Let's put that back. I'm getting these keys down. I'm surprised I'm remembering him as well as I have. But let's throw a... Oh, I don't have a toxic cure, just the good old-fashioned poison cure. That's okay. That's the good stuff. Just in case. There's things to kind of find here. There's not a lot, which is I think another one of the sad things about the Profained Capitol. There's a ton of those little weird spider enemy creepy lady things There's some stuff in that cave over there, but nothing really worthwhile. There's a particular axe you can get if you go in there and fight these ridiculously obnoxious enemies. But we don't need it. So what we're just gonna do is just... Oh, okay, well you hit me, but you didn't grab me, so... I don't need to deal with them, but we are gonna need to deal with a magician. So let's heal up. Might go all out on this. Can I? We've been playing Outward too much. Can I use this sort of thing? Oh yeah, I can just use it. It's probably too early to use it, but this magician has ruined me multiple times because he can just be squirrely. He's not really that hard, but he can. He's got the big. I dodged too many times. Oh, I did it again. See? Yeah. Like I said, squirrely. But he gives us something that will make Orbeck very happy. And then we just want to grab some crap. There's some sorcerer stuff that's good to get in here. Like there's that spell I think is Wrath of the Gods, could be wrong. And there's a mimic down there that has the I think one of the best, if not the best, staff, like casting staff in the game. But oh, you nerd. But we're not playing sorcery, so I don't really need it. Really? What's it say? There we go. Boop-a-doo-boo, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo-boo, boop-a-doo. And like that, Siegward, my friend ahead indeed. You are free.
Ah, you are a saint.
No, sir, you are...
Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegward of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this.
Titanite slab.
Ah, no. I've my own road to take. And a duty to fulfill. Very soon. And
with that, we are almost ready for Siegward. But first, we gotta rescue Carla. She my boo. I don't know why they do this in this one exact instance, but there are two jailers right here that are turned the fuck around. What was that about? That are invisible for nothing they've done in the game before. Just happen to be there. It just seems like a very weird choice. We gotta go grab these keys. And then getting back to Carla is annoying, but I'm just trying to think the best way to do it. I suppose we could go that way. I'm more comfortable going that way, so... Fucking rats! But my health is a little bit low. Let's try, nerds. I like the hat because it just hangs a little off. It just, this one, it's the hat we got from killing Sirius's grandfather. We can do it from here, right? I guess it's not too hard. We just need to take the shortcut. Which shortcut though? Yeah, we go across and then down. That's the one. Let's go. Still no drops. I think that's just a coin. I don't really care about the coin. Hitting walls in this place, man. One of the first things that ever like properly drew me to Dark Souls, probably maybe that's the wrong phrase. One of the first things that really got me into like, okay, this is kind of awesome. Like I'm really digging it. Was obviously the Claymore. In Dark Souls 1, it was figuring out like the actual differences between attacks because I was in a tight corridor and swinging my big Claymore just wasn't working, and then I was like, wait, if I use the heavy attack and I just do a thrust, then I'm just killing everything. And like that's kind of when it kind of clicked that like, oh, all right, like how you fight matters a lot. That's just the spell that I don't need. And so that's, I mean, that was still pretty early on in the game. I'd gotten through what, the Claymore. To the Claymore, so we got to the bridge after the Taurus demon. I know how I can do this quickly. I just don't know if it's a great idea to try. Because it can definitely get fucked up really easily. Why are you... Oh my god! That should not have happened. I should not have done that. We used the big sword a little bit twice. Why am I being summoned to another world? Am I a Blade of the Dark Moon? Oh, crap. Alright, well, so we're invading a little bit then. This is gonna get me killed. Am I a Blade of the Dark? Why did I have that on? Biggest Dickus? Dickus and Mole's Tado. Alright. That was... Oh, you started me up here. Let's just get rid of that. I don't need to be any of these things. Let's just be a warrior some way. This is something that's been running through my head for a long time now. But something I love, and is one of my favorite things about gaming as a whole, and we'll just do this the slow way, I guess. Saw that coming. Alright, that didn't... Anyway, what I was saying is... Alright, I lost like 20k souls. Oh well, whatever. Silence. Silence in games. Where there's no just endless music track. I don't know what happened when I came in here last time. I think she just like, I kind of ran into the soldering iron. I was expecting her to do the little rear back thing. Okay. Now that all those jerks are out of the way, we can talk to Carla.
Oh, there you... I thought you'd all but forgotten me. How sweet. Good to know that a skinny little heretic can still turn heads. Oh, you're not one of them, are you?
No, I'm not.
Accept my apologies. So, what? This is a land of monstrosities. And I am no exception. You're here to save me, but I'm guilty. A wretched child of the abyss.
Aren't we all?
Is that something you can forgive? Oh, really? You are no ordinary woman.
Nope, I'm not. I am
Very well.
extraordinary.
Besides, I've grown tired of imprisonment.
She is Carla. Cool. Now, oh, look at here. Jailer gloves. Oh, that's stupid. I kind of like their robes. I mean, they're not great by any stretch of the imagination, but I like them. All right, let's go finish Yhorm and call it a night. What's going to happen, though, after the Yhorm fight, which I'm hoping won't really... It's not like it's a difficult fight, especially with two of us with Storm Rulers, is I'm going to get teleported to Emma in Lothran Castle. And she... we can basically kind of instantly go into the dancer fight. I don't want to do that after fighting Yhorm. I want to start the next episode with the dancer fight. So I'm pretty positive we can talk to Emma and then just like warp back to Firelink and not cause a problem. Also, it's going to kind of interrupt the whole shtick with Siegward. But that's fine. Do what you can do. I think instead of like instantly teleporting you, it should have interrupted you at the next time you used a bonfire. But I'm not the one who made this game. Okay, let's get equipped for this. I'm not really all that doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's do it right. We don't need these. But we do need this. And because with just that, what's our armor situation? We can put good armor on, because we will need it. Ooh, you know what? Let's put our other helmet on. Alright, let's start with that. And then what armor set can we put? We can put on the full big dude. That's probably our best stats, to be honest. I don't think I actually have the, yeah, that's definitely our best stats. I was gonna say maybe Black Knight armor, but, yeah, well, there's nothing beating that. I could even put, alright, not that many good pairs of gloves, and that's not gonna matter. We'll keep it like this. So here's how this thing works. I gotta figure out how this thing works. Okay, so you charge up that, and then when it does that, then you swing, and you throw a big... Oh, thank God we have more Estus. Okay, you throw a big beam of light, or whatever you want to call it, at him. So, charged, and then we'll go do this. And then Siegward does the same thing. Here, first.
Yhorm, old friend. Hi. Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Okay. This whole mechanic is kind of from it is a throwback to Demon Souls, which I've never played, so
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you.
quite portly in the Somerset.
Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yhorm. Long may the sun shine.
I can't. It's not. To your valor and to mine. Well done.
Well, the only thing to do really after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
Thank you, my friend. And then this happens. I think since I got lucky and we got right next to Siegward, we were able to just have that last little bit before this happened.
The fire fades and awaits its one last lord.
So Emma
Prince Lothric is in your hands.
brings us here. And I do not want to fight the dancer right now.
Please save his soul.
Sure, I guess if by save his soul you mean beat him with a sharp thing until he gives up the ghost. She brings us here, and frankly, I'm just going to Homeward Bone right this second. Because I kind of think if I talk to her, it'll start the boss fight. So we can just come back here. I feel like the first time I ever did this, I just kind of inadvertently did the boss fight. Excuse me, so let's get our weapons back on. Bam. And where's that big ass sword of mine? I really need to clear some crap out of here. Where's the fuzzy big sword? Seriously? Ah, wait, right there. And I can't wear it. Is there anything? Oh, really? 69? That makes me so happy. Wait, do I have everything I need? I can wear... I just like the bucket head. I don't know why. I like the other one a lot too, but I like the bucket head. Okay, well, anyway, that was Yhorm, and as I've said, he's more of a gimmick fight than anything. The moment with Siegward is worth everything, and I really like that moment. But yeah, I mean, what can you do? I know that I've seen enough people play this and talk about it. apparently, because his whole shtick is if you hit him in the feet, the legs, and whatnot, he basically has like 90% damage reduction, so you're just doing nothing. But people have beat him that way. I've heard some great YouTubers talk about how they didn't understand that, you know, first time they fought him, they just fought him. And like all I can think of, like if you walked into that boss fight, saw the amount of damage you were doing, saw there was an item in the boss room, and still just strong-armed him, you were doing it wrong, and I mean, good on you. Obviously you're skilled to like do that, but to me it's just you were just playing it wrong. If there's a wrong way to do something, that's obviously how the game's telling you not to do it that way. But apparently, like his right arm, when he slams it down, can does take like relatively normal damage, and his head takes critical damage. So you can like actually hit his right arm when it slams down, get him stunned, and then actually get some decent damage off on his head. I'm not good enough to do that. That is not my shtick. So anyway, we got this done, and thanks to anyone who's watching, or everyone who watched. I'm still want to wear that. What was that? We got the sorcerer. Yeah, no. I like my little hat. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's watching, and I do really like the Profained Capitol. It is a fun level. I've spent a lot of time there. There's not much to say about it, though. It's pretty short. It's definitely creepy the first few times you go through there, though. Absolutely. And but yeah, overall, I hope everybody had a good time. I hope everybody has a good week. I know I took a little bit of a sabbatical to play Outward, and well, hopefully I'm done with that for now. I am. And I will see you all next time. Till then, stay frosty and have a wonderful night. Oh, right. I gotta do the ending thing.